Girl, put down the credit card, close out your Apple Pay, stop shopping online right now, and listen to me. Before you buy that top, before you go buy that viral bag, why don't you ask yourself, do I truly love the piece that I'm about to purchase? Or do I just love the thrill of shopping? We need to talk about overconsumption. Let me start by saying I am not Miss Sustainability Politics. All I'm saying is we've gotta get a little bit more self-aware when it comes to how much we are shopping. Social media and the internet have made it so incredibly easy for us to purchase literally any fashion piece in the blink of an eye, which has been incredibly convenient for a lot of us, but in a lot of ways it's been to our detriment, because now there isn't much thought that goes into purchasing a piece. You can scroll on TikTok. They've come out with things like TikTok Shop that have you scrolling, and the minute you see something that is going viral or that one of your favorite creators are wearing or that you think is cute, for just a split second, you can purchase it within 5 seconds. And I don't love that. I think a lot of this easy access to online shopping and shopping on social media has really made us push and stray further away from actually cultivating our own personal style. I don't think there's anything wrong with participating in trends and buying things that you think are nice or that bring you joy online. But the thing is, a lot of times we aren't asking ourselves those questions that we used to have to ask ourselves when we had to go into the mall to buy something. Now we can see it, and as soon as we get that dopamine hit and we're like, oh, that looks cute, we can buy it in an instant without even having to think twice. Why am I saying all this? I guess the point I'm trying to get at is I need you guys to stop over-consuming. Before you're about to buy some new clothes, I want you to ask yourself, do I need this piece? 9 times out of 10, the answer is probably no, and that's okay. We can still just buy clothes because we like them. I don't think I needed to get a houndstooth print suit, but I did it anyway because I wanted it. However, you need to ask yourself if you truly like it. A good method I use to see if I truly like a piece of clothing that I'm about to purchase is that I will see the item, I will bookmark the item, and I will give myself at least a minimum of 3 to 4 weeks before I decide to purchase the item. And if you hearing that time frame just now made you say, oh, but it'll be too late by then, you are shopping from a scarcity mindset and you do not truly like the piece that you're after. Any piece that you really truly want in your closet, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not flying off the shelves. And if it is some super limited edition type of piece, I'm sure you can thrift something similar that is also one of a kind and unique and that resembles the style of that piece. However, I think 9 times out of 10, the stuff that we're buying, there are so many duplicates, and there are so many duplicates because 99% of the time, the things that are going viral are fast fashion. It just is. And I'm not here to shame anyone for partaking in fast fashion. This suit is fast fashion. I bought it years ago and it's held up for me, thank God. But I am here to say we've got to start caring just a little bit more about what it is we're purchasing, about the brand behind that outfit that you want to buy, about the craftsmanship behind that outfit you want to buy. And think to yourself, if my favorite influencer was or wasn't wearing this in 3 or 4 weeks and it wasn't going viral anymore, would I still want to buy this? And if the answer is yes, after you've waited the 3 or 4 weeks, then go ahead and buy it for yourself. But I think this is a good way to stop yourself from, 1, spending too much money on clothes that you don't need, that you're probably not gonna wear anyway, and 2, stopping you from buying something just because someone else is buying it. We need to focus on personal style. If you truly can't tell the difference between whether you actually have a love for fashion, if you were just shopping to shop because you love to consume, then I'm here to tell you the difference, babe. Here are a few signs that you may just love shopping and may not truly be passionate about the clothing items that you're purchasing. Sign number 1. You constantly feel the need to replenish your closet and to fill it with new clothes. The season changes and you go, I need an entire new wardrobe. The wind blows and you go, I need to buy an entire new outfit. There's nothing wrong with having a love for shopping and for loving clothing, but if you constantly multiple times of the year feel the need and the urge to purchase clothing, then my dear, I fear that you may be a shopaholic. Another sign is that if you feel uncomfortable repeating outfits, and I'm talking head to toe, I'm talking the same earrings, same necklace, same suit, same shoes. If you feel uncomfortable repeating that outfit, it may be a sign that you are just a shopaholic and perhaps you like to overconsume. Now, you don't have to rewear the exact same outfit 2,000 times, but if you feel physically and emotionally uncomfortable repeating an outfit or repeating the pieces, let alone, then it's not a good sign. It's not a sign that you have cultivated your own personal style, because if you had cultivated your own personal style, you would not feel uncomfortable rewearing the same pieces, because it's part of your signature look. Some of the pieces that I rewear all of the time are these little earrings. Do you think every single time I want to wear gold, then I'm gonna choose some random gold earring in the store and I'm gonna keep repurchasing and repurchasing? No, they're good quality earrings. I wear them often. They are a part of my uniform. Another thing that is a part of my uniform is this little gold band right here. Now, this isn't even real gold, but it holds up, it's water resistant, and it stands the test of time. Another item that I might like to wear is like a button up. If you have like a coat that you love to wear, like a suede jacket, if you have some shoes that you always love to pair with something, that is not a bad thing. You are not seen as less fashionable or less in trend if you repeat the same items. And if you feel pressure to not repeat the same items, it is a sign that you maybe are just addicted to shopping and you are not truly passionate about the clothes that you're putting on your body and about fashion overall. Another sign that you possibly, my dear, are just a shopaholic and not really a fashion lover is if you feel the need to participate in every single fashion trend. Now, we already talked about how social media is contributing to fashion trends and making us want to consume more than we probably would have before. However, if every single time they come out with a trend, which is often, every single time you open TikTok, every other week it seems, there is a new fashion trend. And with the rise of fast fashion, they are pushing out collections so quickly. There are only 4 seasons in the year, but for some reason, clothing brands are coming out with about 12 to 2,000 collections a year, depending on the brand. So I ask you, if you feel the need to participate in every single micro trend that you see on TikTok and every single fashion trend you see on your Explore page on Instagram, then you, my dear, are probably suffering from a shopping addiction. You probably just love to shop. And again, that's okay, but I want to encourage you to find ways to do that aren't as harmful. Because let's be real, if you love to shop and you continue consuming, your room, your closet, your walk-in closet, your entire house, I don't know how big your space is, it only has so much space. And at the rate that you're continuing to consume, eventually you'll have to get rid of something. And I would hope if you were going to do that, you would at least have the decency to give it away to a charity or find a way to recycle the clothing with someone that you trust to make good use of those products. Or, and I'm just spitballing here, you could stop buying so much stuff if you know you're not gonna wear it long term. You should never be purchasing an item with the intent of not keeping it long term. Which brings me to the solution here. It's okay to love shopping. Not everyone has to be incredibly passionate about fashion. But what you do need to understand is that your constant consumption of fashion items is not beneficial to anybody. It's not beneficial to you because now you have a bunch of stuff crowding your closet, and when you decide to get rid of it, you now have the responsibility of making sure you do that responsibly. Now, if you're feeling lazy and you don't want to do that, that's not an option. You need to do it responsibly, give it to someone who is in need, or find a way to recycle it properly. But the other problem with that is if you are buying clothing from brands that are churning out bullshit and they are churning out terrible quality clothing and it is just full of plastic, you are making it that much harder for anyone to be able to recycle it. Anyone. Or they will be able to recycle it into more plastic. And the thing with that is all of these processes can taint our water supply. Anytime you're putting plastic inside of water, it's not good for us. I digress. That is a topic for another video. It's okay. Here's what I have to say. It's okay to love shopping. It's okay to love fashion, but if you are going to shop consistently, maybe try going to more thrift stores or try purchasing pieces that you know you are going to have long term. And make sure that whatever pieces you consume, even if they aren't of the best quality that you can find, because fast fashion, let's be real, a lot of times can be very affordable. Not all of it. There are some designer fast fashion brands, but I digress. If you are going to shop fast fashion, you need to have intentions of keeping that piece long term. This should now be embedded in your wardrobe. And in doing that, you will keep yourself from having to consume less because you'll already have a similar item at home. And you won't be harmful to the environment because you won't be having to find a way to recycle that item or just getting rid of it by throwing it away, which please don't ever do that. And on top of that, you will be doing your very, very, very small part to show that you care about fashion. Listen, there's always going to be new trends. There's always going to be new things that brands are going to come out with. But in doing your part by consuming less, by making sure that you keep the pieces long term and intend to wear them again, you are not only making it better for the environment, even if you don't care about the environment, you are incentivizing brands to put out less collections and instead increase the quality of which they are producing, because we all know that over the years brands have let their quality just go down the toilet, and this is across the board from low-end brands all the way into high-end brands. Quality has gotten severely affected over the years because brands are trying to pump out as much as they possibly can. The consumer is consuming as fast as they possibly can, and the cycle continues. So if you got off TikTok for a week and stopped shopping for a month or two, brands would see that there is no demand for 200,000 collections every year, and they would instead focus on coming out with maybe 4 to 6 collections, I'll be generous, per year of quality pieces, because they know that consumers won't buy them. Listen, I'm not Miss Sustainability Police. I've got a long way to go, and I'm not saying that I've never shopped fast fashion. I already told you this suit is fast fashion and I've had it for years. I'm just saying, do your part to consume less. And if you're trying to keep up with an influencer, you're never gonna win that battle. Let's be real. We get a lot of stuff for free, okay? So go to the thrift store, but also I thrift a lot of my clothing as well. A lot of the pieces that you guys asked me about are from the thrift store. So now that I've chewed y'all up and spit y'all back out, I hope after watching this you understand that it's okay to love to shop and to want to go get nice pieces, but let's be adult about it, okay? Let's shop as responsibly as you can in your own way. And let's make sure that when we do buy something, we have intentions of keeping it. Listen, I'm no expert, I'm just a fashion icon. And as always, I am so thankful for my community. Bye.